So today we are going to talk about what's called the Fillet tool. And what it does is it takes sharp 90-degree angles like you see here, and it converts them into softer curved angles like this and there. Aside from maybe being functional and also maybe looking a little bit better, curves on the inside where you basically create an opening and then you make a curve versus leaving that curve like a sharp edge on the inside. Curves are more easily machined out. So this curve inside would be easier to create than if this was a 90-degree angle. And on the outside, I have been told that a curved surface can be stronger than a sharp angle like this. In other words, if there was pressure on this part, on inside of this area, this sharp angle could cause the whole structure to be weaker and tend to crack. So this isn't just a cool thing, it actually has a functional purpose. So let's delete what we have here. And I guess so we're just going to delete the whole thing. Alright. So first, really quickly, we need to create a block, corner rectangle. And you're always going to start with something with 90-degree angles, or typically. And then what you can do is use the Fillet tool right here to soften them. So click on the Fillet tool, click on one line, then click on the adjacent line that forms the angle, and you can see it says RO 0.25. So that is creating a radius of 1/4 of an inch. What if we double click on this and change it to 0.5? Watch what happens to the curve. It sort of makes it a more gradual curve. And let's try down here. Click on one line, click on the adjacent line that forms the angle, and it gives you your radius. It defaults to whatever the most recent fillet you created. So since I just used 0.5, it's 0.5 again. I'm going to click on this, double click, and type 1. See what that looks like. Okay, so you can see that that's a bigger curve. So let's try it up here. Actually, we can just leave it at that. Let's go ahead and extrude this shape. And well, I don't want it to be 1 inch. Let's make it 0.5. There we go. Alright, so what have we done? We've used the Fillet tool to make this curved edge instead of a sharp edge like this. So now let's make an interior cut. We say sketch. We got to tell it where to sketch, right on top of this block. Let's make another corner rectangle. Click. Click. And let's fillet that as well. Here, click there, and it's saying 1, so let's try 0.25. Double click, 0.25, and it's more of a gradual, or I'm sorry, sharper edge, and it's going to do 0.25 again. Let's just hit enter. Just quick. Let's do 0.25 on all these. Click. Alright, so now we've got a rectangle with filleted edges there. This time let's extrude that, and let's choose remove, and let's we can leave it at blind because it's going all the way through. By the way, this slider watch what it does. If I slide this down and back, it's showing me how much of this was taken out, how much of the pocket. So this is sort of a before and then after. So let's check mark that, and we put a hole in this. So what I want you to do then is add to that. Let's make a smaller sketch, or smaller rectangle. I'm going to click sketch. I'm going to say sketch on top of this. Make another rectangle, corner rectangle. Let's make a smaller one like that. Let's fillet it. Click here, click there, 0.25. Let's make that 0.1. Double click, 0.1, enter. And let's do that for all the rest. Click, click, enter. Click, click, enter. And there we have it. Let's extrude that. This time let's add. Have it come out about 0.5. And you can see that's what we have. And let's put our name on it. Sketch. Sketch right on top of this guy right there. Let's get our text. And type it in. Click. Don't forget to extrude it. Let's remove some. Change the depth. 0.25. All right. And that's the picture you should get.